Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, from GSL Season 2 2024, Round of 16 Group A, it's going to be Shin versus Creator here on Alcyone. Did watch this game from the VOD on the YouTube channel for GSL. I'll put a link to it in the description so you can watch them yourselves. And on the bottom left, it's going to be Creator, one of the better Protosses. And in the top right, it's going to be Shin, formerly known as Ragnarok. He's trying to break into the best Zerg players in the world, but he's not quite there yet, in my opinion. Anyway, he is a solid Zerg. Good at macro, good at micro, great at spellcasting, but just a little bit of decision-making, and micro will go a long way to help him win games against top Protoss players, like stats. And it's a proxy hatch opening here from Shin. Alright, man. I guess that's what we're here for. Creator's like, alright. Like, rolls his eyes, wanders over here, goes, what's up? 4 probes on it. Okay, 5 probes on the hatch. And then we're not going to worry about it. We'll make Chrono Boost out of Zealot as soon as this gateway finishes. And we're going to go ahead and block the attempt of Shin to take a second base over here. Yeah, there's no way this is going to finish. Creator is not bad enough that this is going to kill him. Hilariously. Alright, yeah, there you go. Chrono out the Zealot. I mean, these probes are doing a pretty good job of themselves, keeping this HP low. Yeah, so look, this thing is probably going to pop, unless Shin cancels it, which I really think he should do. Did manage to get this hatch down, though. That's pretty nice. Yeah, Zealot, I mean, this is a cancel. It's a cancel. It's a get your money back, dude. There's the cancel. Drone jukes the Zealot and then gets up here into the main base. Oh, he takes the gas. Creator just expands. He's like, come on, man. Come on. The gas steal on the follow-up. Hilariously. Hack. 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 Away. Shin taking a quick third base to kind of make up for the fact that his second base is super late because of the failed proxy. I like it. Like, I'm okay with it, I think. Dude, this drone is still alive. He's been a lot of things today. He's been a hatchery. He's been an extractor. He's scouting now, which makes him a scout. He sees the Stargate. This is fantastic. Shin can't ask for more than that. And now he's dead. Alright. Well, that was fun. Probe's going to head home, too, after getting some pretty nice scouting off on Shin over here. He's getting speed. He's got an Overlord perched up here for scouting purchased ones. Yeah, Adept is like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to be out here. What if there's a million speedlings? It's a fair point, except speed isn't done yet. Although, I mean, sure, it could be a million speedlings. Not going to argue that point whatsoever. Queen's out here to spread creep. Are sending some lings across. Okay, Oracle on the way. First thing out of the play here. I'm actually out of Oracle names. If you want to send me an Oracle name, leave a comment that says Oracle name. And you can have a name and a backstory or just a name. I guess I would request you not just give me a backstory without a name, because that's weird. Oh, gosh. Okay. Adept, Stalker died. This little ling and a probe got sniped. That's not too bad. 6 lings down for an Adept, a Probe, and a Stalker. Win. I'd say that's a win for sure here from Shin. All right. So this Oracle's name is going to be Geraldina. One of those names that's just kind of the feminization of an existing masculine name as far as I know. Like Gerald is an actual name. I don't know how many people are named Gerald anymore, but it's an old-timey one, I suppose. And then they're like, I like the name Gerald, but I had a daughter. Darn it, we're going to name her Geraldina. That'll work. Everybody will know what we mean. And then the poor girl is stuck with a Geraldina name for the rest of her life. Oh, man. Parents can be cruel sometimes when it comes to their children and their names. Without a doubt. Okay. What's the play? Adepts, cool. Overlord comes in, sees a robotics facility on the way. Zergy Zerg is going up to lair now at 57 workers, drones. Oh, Geraldina. Couple drones go down, and the oracles don't die, which is a major victory for them. Lings. No. Nope. No. Extra no with no on top. Yeah, the Zerglings are like, thank you. We understand that. We got it. We got it, sir. Fourth base coming in from Shin down this bottom right side. Double injects on the main for extra injecting. Actually, just kind of queues up. It'd be kind of interesting if you could over-inject a hatch, right? So you throw down like 4 injections and they all pop their larva at the same time instead of waiting turns. Man, that'd be pretty good. It'd be really broken. I'm sure somebody was talking to the StarCraft intern once and said, why don't we do that? And the StarCraft intern was like, that's a terrible idea. It'd be super imba for Zerg. And they'd be right. Okay, Spire on the way. Roach is coming in here too. Geraldina's got 3 kills. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Zergling's trying to see if there are 4th base here. No. Could we get a run by? Oh my gosh, no. Zealot was plugged in that hole. It looked open for a second. Probe, nope. Can't get the probe kill. Shield battery will heal that guy up. And it's an interesting army. A little bit of a Stalker, Adept, Sentry, Immortal, Oracle army here. It's not that big. Like a mass Ling setup would definitely crush this. You don't need anything special to deal with this. There aren't enough sentries to, like, fully force field this up. Okay, hey, look, it's a Ling surround. Yeah, that's what we call it. We're out of here, boys! Meanwhile, the Oracle comes in. Geraldina gets 3 more drone kills. Hey, slowing down a Zerg by killing drones. Excellent stuff. Infestation pit on the way here from Shin. Zergling's going to force a cancel on this base, without a doubt. Geraldina and friend can't stop that from happening. Corrosive Bile. No! Kills an Oracle! What? You should never be able to kill an Oracle with a Corrosive Bile. That's insane. Shin expanding to the gold base over here. Loving that for him here on Alcyone. Man, if you missed the Maru versus TY TVT that I posted on Sunday because you're like, it's a TVT. It's boring. Hey, it's an incredible TVT. It's very active. As the Lings jump in, shield battery overcharges up, though. So, like, nice Corrosive Bile. Took down a Stalker, though. Yeah, it's a lot of dead Lings for maybe not that much value, but I don't know. Lings are just kind of free, though, right? Kind of. But yeah, man, if you're not a TVT fan, like, it's battle cruisers and Vikings and Ravens and run-bys and landed Vikings killing stuff. It's a really fun game. Go back and watch it. I implore you to give it a shot. It's not tank lines and Marines and Vikings and endless staring at each other across the map like TVT can be sometimes, I know. This game is worth it. Lurker Den on the way from Shin. Going for that hive tech. Obviously, the infestation pit's a big part of that. Gonna get Adrenal. Gonna get Seismic Spines. I can promise you that. What else Shin is going to get, though, I don't know. Corrosive Vials. Observer dodges it quite ably. Quite ably indeed. Ooh, Fleet Beacon. All right, cool. So Creator's going to throw up some carriers here. Maybe some Tempests. That's a possibility. Hydra's on the way from Shin. Again, Hydra, a good answer to carriers in smaller numbers. The carrier group is like 4 or 5. Yeah, you can pull it off with Hydras. Once it starts getting into 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 carriers, then suddenly your Hydras just sort of melt. Oh, got a nice little Phoenix transition here from Creator. Great for scouting. Great for sniping overlords. Great for... good stasis. Great for not getting killed by spores. Oh yeah, lifting a Hydra. Hydras take bonus damage from these guys. Phoenix are so good in the hands of a great Protoss player, and they can be pretty good in the hands of a kind of average Protoss player too, to be honest with you. Like, there's some diamond level, masters level Protoss players who can do a lot of damage with Phoenix. It takes a lot of micro, obviously, but once you get a giant group of Phoenix up, it's not, surprisingly, not as big of a deal. My gosh, these Phoenix have kills, though, don't they? 2 kills, 2 kills. Okay, 0 kills and 1 kills. You guys are making me look bad. Ling run by. Yes! Oh, but the force field is in time. Ling, scouts the fleet beacon and the second Stargate. Oh my gosh, these Ling putting in some work. I mean, they're not killing anything because they were move commanded, I guess. But I guess scouting is good. I'm okay with it. So yeah, Seismic Spines is done. Adaptive Talents is on the way. Mothership coming in. The lurkers are like, we gotta get some value. We gotta get some value here. And before the carriers come out. Nice abducts. Wow, Immortal's getting obliterated with the abduct ability there. One of the better upgrades Zerg has access to. I don't think we see as much of it as I'd like to see, I suppose, is what I would say. So, Revelation, who cares if we're revelated, revealed, whatever you want to say. He just, brings these Lings over too. Jumps on top of a cannon. Cloak is popped. Mothership in the house. Not enough Hydras to really kill that Mothership. The lurkers kind of left alone. Phoenix can lift those suckers too, as they are lifting them out of the ground right now. And I think Creator's going to shove this attack back quite nicely, honestly. Really not too bad at all. That's a lot of dead lurkers. Certainly they killed a bunch of Protoss. But, ugh. Pain. Pain and suffering. Where is my... There it is. Units lost. So 11 lurkers have died? I do not know. They've killed some Immortals. Yes, they've killed a couple Stalkers. Some Zealots have died, absolutely. But Storm is finally on the way from Creator. What the heck? Yeah, these Hydras are kind of having a field day. Nice abduct on the Mothership and does get sniped, but a Time Warp goes down. Parasitic Bomb tossed on to these Phoenix too. Hydra Ball just kind of big enough to do whatever it wants here. Interceptor's getting murdered. And that one carrier, really not enough to deal with Mass Hydra, it turns out. Not even close. Yeah, Immortal gets sniped. Base up the left side here from Creator. It does take this one too, but this one might just die. This little low groundy outside of the main base might be dead. I don't know why we wouldn't come up here. I'm not sure there's enough Protoss to stop this from dying, but I mean, okay, now the Protoss knows we're here. So yeah, let the lurkers work on the Nexus, and if anything on the ground comes in close enough, they'll engage with those too. And yeah, that Nexus is dead. Hydra DPSs. Intimidating sometimes. Right up there with Marine Marauder DPS when they've stimmed. Alright, Overseer sets up. Lings get on in. They snipe down an Immortal. Okay. Dude, Cybernetics Core is dead. Creator's like, screw this. I'm heading the other way. I'm not defending this Mass Hydra play. Robotics facility dies. There was an OBS being produced there. There are no observers for Creator right now. He has an Oracle with Revelation. That's all he's got. He's going to have a really hard time with lurkers, but the carriers are not going to have a hard time with lurkers is the whole point here. God, this is tough. We are base racing true to form at 13 minutes of all times. Yeah, man, these carriers charge lots on top of the Hydras to keep them away from those interceptors. Creator has enough money to keep making interceptors to a certain point. I mean, this is just horrible, horrible stuff. Oh, he's producing a gateway. I mean, he's producing a carrier. I don't know about this. Like, Creator can recall, well, to a certain point he can recall him. Dude, he's just kind of simultaneously murking all of the bases of Shin at the same time, which is fun. That's what simultaneously means, Falcon. 47 drones have died. It's 32 to 38 workers, yes. Lurkers, Ling. Take it down, boys. But I don't know if there are enough Hydras for this. There's 20 Hydras. Ooh, a carrier did just die. There's only 4 of them. This is not as many carriers as Zerg players could be afraid of. Creator's got 1,600 minerals. What he does not have is detection still. Mind you, he lost his Oracle. He recalls out, but loses a carrier during the recall process. He recalls up to this base. Okay. All right. He's alive, I suppose. Shin's got a mining base remaining. His natural base technically has some minerals here. He's not mining those. His hive stayed alive, which is a big deal. But look at this. Templar Archives is alive from Creator. He's going to be able to make High Templar here just as soon as he has some gateways. Ha ha! He's firing some up right now. And he's got this money too. So it's not like, you know, this is all the money he has. He's got income. He can remake a Nexus. It's a little bit dangerous to put it here, I would say. Does Shin just need to go? He's up 80 to 50 army supply. I don't know if he has enough Hydras, though. There are High Templar here. There are 2 of them. Not enough energy for Storm, but very close to having energy for Storm. This base for Creator is massively important as well. Shin knows about it. He's going to swing up here. That is a lot of Hydralisks. And I mean, there are a couple High Templar. Okay, there's a lot of High Templar, but some of them don't have enough energy for Storm. They're going to be turned into Archons to give some kind of defense against this Hydra Lurker setup. All right. I mean, that is a hajillion lurkers, man. That Archon shield battery overcharge gets him all the way back up as he retreats. 4 probes die. Some of them evac out of there. This Nexus does go down, and Creator's down to 1 mining base. But, I mean, Shin's not doing that super hot either. You know what I mean? Gah. Okay, Lurker, Hydra, busts down. Cannon cannot stand. Nothing can stand before the might. Infestors. No, sorry, Vipers on the Abduct would be really good here. Carrier, there's 1 carrier back home. This carrier splits off and goes after the only source of income that belongs to Shin right now and completely snipes it down. What the heck, Shin? Now he runs back home. For what? You're not saving this base. Oh my gosh. He did. Okay, he killed this, which is cool. So Creator's not rebuilt his base and is being revealed. All right. In fairness, Shin doesn't have a lot going on either. He's running his drones further away from his side of the map, which is not exactly how you want to do things. These poor drones. These poor drones. But the storm, but the carrier goes down. But how many Hydras are bruised up to make that happen? Ooh, Phoenix dying all over the place here too. 93 to 54 army supply. The storms are going to have to be good. Probes coming in. Oh, wow, just getting lurkered absolutely to death. Yeah, Creator does not have enough money to build a new Nexus. Oh my gosh, and he's out. What is happening? Dude, Shin's dodging storms like his life depends on it, because it does. Okay, all right. Lurkers not detected, because there's not an obs here. The Lurkers are cleaning up everything on the ground. There's nothing left here from Creator. He's got 2 carriers, a Phoenix, and some probes remaining, but Shin doesn't have much either. He's got a couple infestors. He's got base mining, which is huge. He can produce more Hydras. I like how the Lurkers are like, we'll protect you from these probes. The Abduct, another Abduct. The Hydras, no, carrier dies, GG. Shin gets the win. Oh my gosh. In 18 minutes. Absolutely crazy. Oh. Crazy stuff there. What a win from Shin. Yep, that was epic. It's a base race and a ZVP. Keeping the Hive alive was a big deal. This Hydra Den and this Lurker Den was massive. They were massive for Shin. This base staying alive as long as it did. Then it dies. I don't know. Creator falling back a little bit, maybe defending this base a little bit would have been better than trying to move out and win. It's just he didn't have any answer for the Lurkers. Every one of his observers was dead. And it makes it so hard to fight against Lurkers if you cannot see them, it turns out. So, what a Just fantastic, fantastic display. Fantastic display of how to play Zerg there from Shin. Incredible win for him. Wow. All right. Well, resources lost today, 36,000 to 39,000. Creator lost more than the Zerg player did, which is never what you want to see in a PvZ. Both players lost about 90 workers. 5 Nexuses went down. 3 hatcheries went down too. But man, this army at the end of the game, 10 Lurks, 8 Hydras, and a Viper. Not a bad army, honestly, against someone who's going some carrier hybrid play, right? Yeah, Mothership died, 6 carriers went down. I think Shin just kind of jumped on Creator at a time when Creator was transitioning, right? That's always the best time to go after someone who's trying to do something like a carrier transition, is hit them in the middle of the process. That's what Shin kind of sniffed out, managed to do, got the win. So nicely done. That was beautiful and wonderful, and every Zerg player's like, hooray, we got a win from Shin. So I don't know, Shin's got some work. Got some work in him. He can do good stuff. We'll see how he does later, but that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.